Hi and welcome to the BaylorIC End of Year Awards for boxing. You've seen the comeback of the year. Now I'm going to talk about the knockout of the year. Again, these are my own personal opinions, and some people may not agree with it. Now there's been quite a few knockouts this year. I think one of the knockouts of the year would have been when Tommy Coyle fought Katsidis. That was one heck of a shot that Tommy Coyle unleashed on Michael Katsidis. I mean, Michael Katsidis more or less is shot, and but that was a heck of a knockout punch. Mansour, the heavyweight, and his knockout win was another big knockout win as well. Froch versus Groves has got to be up there too, because it was on a big arena. World champion defending his title. A lot of people didn't think Froch was going to take the rematch, and in some ways I believe he was pressured into taking the rematch, and the closing punch was beautiful if you're a Froch fan. And for Carl Froch, it must have been a fantastic shot. For George Groves, being in the top 10 knockout of the year award, probably isn't very good. However, George Groves exudes confidence, and he's talking about a third fight of Carl Froch. So even him getting knocked out as bad as he did, he still believes he can beat Carl Froch. What confidence. But the knockout of the year for me, again I'm probably going to stun you, is in the heavyweight division. And in particular is the fight between Vladimir Klitschko and Kubrat Pulev. Say, BaylorIC, why? Well, here's the thing. Kubrat Pulev was considered one of the most dangerous challenges for Vladimir Klitschko, avoided by a lot of the top heavyweights. Some say he was avoided because they weren't being paid enough money. Others say he was avoided because he was a legitimate contender. And a lot of people, myself included, had Pulev out there to be able to create the upset. He had a good jab, good punching ability, good boxing skills, had good in and out movement, and was unbeaten and legitimately number one. He'd waited 2 years for his shot at the title. Vladimir Klitschko came off a terrible performance against Povetkin. Lots of grabbing, lots of holding. Probably one of the worst displays of recent times of a heavyweight champion. And Klitschko was getting a lot of stick, myself included, was there again. Well, this is the guy who's the heavyweight champion of the world. The heavyweight champion of the world is kind of like the pinnacle of boxing. The where everyone looks at is the heavyweight division. And it just wasn't looking good. The defenses Klitschko was making against people that you didn't want to see him fight against. Now, against Pulev, he was the number one contender. He was unbeaten. Stood a very good chance. People thought he had stood a better chance than Povetkin. So here we had Klitschko as in a real fight. What does Klitschko do in the first round? Gets staggered with a jab by Pulev. And as Pulev starts to get a bit more adventurous, bang! He's on the canvas. Now nobody did that to Pulev. And then you saw Klitschko go on the offensive. And the way, I think, was the left hook that laid Pulev out flat. That was, for me, the knockout of the year. Because it wasn't just about two people settling a grudge match and settling differences. No, this was about raising the bar up their heavyweight division. This was about setting a bar. This was about the way that people look at the heavyweight champion with that sort of aura of fear and wow. That's the guy now that a lot of the other heavyweights are going to fear. It was a performance that a heavyweight champion of the world needed to deliver, and Vladimir Klitschko definitely delivered that. That's just paved the way for 2015 with fights against Bryant Jennings, Tyson Fury, and whoever else in the heavyweight division to look far more exciting, because people are now saying, if that Vladimir Klitschko that took out Pulev fights Bryant Jennings or fights Tyson Fury, he's going to knock all these guys out. That's the talk of the town. That's what people are saying, because Vladimir looked awesome. It's very rare you hear somebody say Vladimir looked like a beast, or Vladimir was in beast mode. You don't hear that. But in this situation, you saw Vladimir literally fight like a champion, and he took care of business like the way a heavyweight champion of the world handles his business. So for me, Vladimir Klitschko, 2014 knockout of the year against Pulev. So those are my thoughts. Love to know what you think. Congratulations, Vladimir Klitschko, still heavyweight champion of the world, and we look forward to you in 2015 fighting Tyson Fury, Bryant Jennings, or even Shannon Briggs. Could Briggs jump the queue ahead of Jennings? We'll wait to see more. This has been BaylorIC TV. Thanks for watching. I'm out.